Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stamping Up Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my video. I really hope that you're having a lovely day. This is my card for Tracy's Sunday Challenge, 13th of August. The theme is gold, so we're going to use that translucent florals stamp set. I've got the Simply Elegant twine. We have Versamark ink, heat and stick powder. I'm also using for the gold feature, the gilded leafing. So I've got a piece of half an A4 sheet as my card base. This is basic white thick. Then also a piece of matting basic white thick cardstock. It's 3 3/4 by 5 1/4, and that sentiment piece is 3 3/4 by 1/2 inch. Alright, so I'm going to use some Versamark ink and this beautiful big leaf. We're going to stamp that in the Versamark ink onto the matting piece. And then I'm going to place the heat and stick powder over the top. Now this is, once it's embossed, it actually creates a sticky side for the gilded leafing to adhere to. With the sentiment I have from that set, You're the Best, which I will be completely honest, when I was first creating this card, I didn't know how the sentiment would go using the leafing, but it turns out really well, so I'm really happy with it. So we have the powder ready to go. We're going to do one at a time, so we'll heat one piece and then move on to the gold leafing. Now, the gilded leafing can be found on page 141 of the annual catalogue. It is $15.75 here in Australia for a 3-gram container. Now I've got a couple of tips for you here. One container will last you a long time, and then two, when you're putting it into something, make sure you have a large container like I've got here. This stuff goes everywhere on the slightest wind, so you want to have a nice area to catch it all. So all I've done is I've just placed that heat and stick powder that's been embossed straight down onto the leafing or the gilded leafing, and make sure it's got a good coverage there. We're going to use a soft brush, and this is just a makeup brush, just to wipe away any excess there. Now you need to have patience, and that's one thing that I don't usually have or don't have, and I didn't have on the day. But you want to just nice and gently rub with a soft brush to make sure you get any excess off. As you can see, I've come in with my fingers. I start getting a little bit bored of it, but it does turn out quite well. Now the softer you are and the gentler you are, the better image you're going to get with the gold leafing. Okay, so we have the big leaf all done. We're going to come in with the sentiments. We're just going to go over that process again using a soft brush. And I'm sure there's probably, paint brushes or, lots of other things that you could use as well. Now, if you're in need of any of the supplies that I'm using on today's card, or, you want to purchase any Stampin' Up supplies, I have an online store. Now, there is a link to that online store in the description of this video, so I would love it if you come and purchase through me. I have a really great program for my customers where every time they order, they will receive a handmade card as well as a bundle tutorial. Now each bundle tutorial changes each month, but we have at least 40 plus tutorials where there's full color photos, all the instructions, all the measurements are there for you as well. So, and if you spend $100 in product, I'll also give you the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, which has 12 projects using a suite from the catalogue, which is super fun. Alright, so we have those 2 images all done. One thing I will say, when I'm producing the sample card, I wasn't sure how well the sentiment would come through with the gilded leafing. It actually turned out really well. So just take your time with it, make sure you get a good even coverage of your heat and stick powder, and you take your time at removing that excess. So we've just done a faux bow with our Simply Elegant trim in the gold, and I've attached it to the back of the sentiment with some tear and tape. Adding some dimensionals to the sentiment piece, we're going to pop that up onto the matting. We're also going to pop the whole piece of matting down onto the card base with lots of dimensionals as well. So this is actually such a simple card. There's lots of white, stark white there with the basic white thick, and that touch of gold is just absolutely gorgeous. Now we're not finished here. I am going to come back with some embellishments, because what's a card without a few beautiful embellishments? And for my gold embellishments there, I've used the festive pearls, which are amazing little embellishment pack to have. Gold, silver, there's red and green, so it's perfect for Christmas, but you know, you can't go wrong with those gold and silver elements as well. So I really hope that you'll enjoy, you'll take part in this week's challenge. You can create your card and then put a photo of it over on my Facebook, my business Facebook page, and we would love to see what you create. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment for this video. And yeah, if you're in need of supplies, you can get them in my online store. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me, and I can't wait to see you back here again really soon. Okay, bye-bye.